What's going on, folks? It is Kspadetheprospect, YouTube's best kept secret, the leader of the wolf pack, and it's recruiting time, man. We back. Got a brand new video for the Welcome to Sin City series. This is another rendition of my recruiting update. I've done this earlier in the season. And I think, matter of fact, I think the feedback you guys gave me was Spade. We prefer to have them just before the game, and I know, but I do so much when I go in that I just want to make it a standalone video at least a couple of times a year. So that's where we at right now. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of talking and then I'll let you guys know what's going on in the background. But basically, right now we only got 3 commits. Now, don't hit the panic button. It's still some time left as far as, finishing out this season. And it's a ton of prospects out there that hasn't committed, and it's some that we got looking at our school, so we're gonna be fine. And as a matter of fact, I actually like the kids that don't make up their mind to the end of the year. In the off season, you can do a lot more. You can ramp up the points. We're gonna be fine, trust me, we're gonna be fine. I promised y'all we was gonna turn this program around in a year. All I needed was 1 year. I've already made you guys believers of what I can do on the field. I just need to show you what I can do in recruiting. Matter of fact, I'm really not even concerned about the on the field stuff. We're gonna make that shake. We gotta get some people in here. Now the good news is we don't have to get a bunch of 5 stars and 4 stars. We don't have to get blue chips because luckily the Mountain West isn't dominated by powerhouse schools. So if we can get like 1 4-star, maybe 1 5-star, he'll probably be the most talented kid in the conference. If we don't get any right now, it's not the end of the world. Some 2s and 3s that come in and, with Coach Spade's genius, we'll be all right. All right, now let's get into what we got going on out here. You see the 3 commits we got. We got an outside linebacker, Derek Willis. We got strong safety, K.Spade Jr., and we had a defensive end. I think his name was EJ something. Now, don't get me the line. The video went past it. At this point right here, here's what we're gonna do. The people that it look like we're gonna get, I'm talking about we got 1,000 points or 2,000 points from the next closest team. We're gonna reduce the amount of points we're spending on those guys because basically they just probably filling out all their visits, going to get all their free t-shirts and eating up all them snacks. But at the end of the day, they come into the desert. They know what's up. Now let's see what we got. There are some guys that we haven't spent any points on in recruiting, and we're first. Some of these guys we're gonna remove. Some of the lower 50, like 50 something overall. A lot of those, look at this dude, 43, get him up out of here. I'm changing the culture over here. I don't care if we first. I don't want no 40 nothings, and I really don't want many 50s. I say that because I got a running back that's a 50 something, and we scouted this kid out and he's fast as lightning. So I can find something to do with his speed. But y'all know what I'm saying. We changing the culture. 45, get him up out of here. Bye. We're not doing that no more. Now, I did look at a couple of centers. You see I got that 63 down there, so the 52, bye, fam. Don't even take it personal. I don't know why we haven't shown this fullback to the door yet. I guess I just did. No. He's still down there. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, it's important for us to get these guys out of here because one of the viewers came through and gave me the keys, man, major keys. Basically, check this out. The best friend of an up-and-coming football program is the indecisive kid. So you can do this right here at the end of the year, or toward the end of the year. You come over to all the prospects in the nation and you sort it by lock percentage. And these guys with this low percentage of them being decided on who they want to lock with, they are best friends. Look at all this talent just sitting here. 4-star receiver. We got a safety. Even though we already got a strong safety, if this kid checks out right here, we'll switch him over to free safety if need be. We looked at an athlete. We looked at a cornerback, we looked at a wide receiver. We added all of these guys to our recruiting board later in the year. Now we got to go back and do something with our points because we only got about 275 points, 280 points, something like that. So here's what we're going to do. We got to take another look. Look at these guys and make sure we can use them. If we can't use them, if I don't feel like we can win them, or if I feel like we already got them, I shouldn't say win. If I don't feel like we can get them, or if I feel like we already got them, we got to reduce the amount of points given to them. Simple as that. And if they too low rated, we don't want them at all. So let's do this. Let's go back up top. See, we got this right here. We got a 1,000-point lead. Might as well say an 1,100-point lead on Tyrone Kelly. This dude is a 4-star defensive end, 73 overall. I don't think we got him scouted all the way out, but he's definitely a player we could use. But we don't need to put 500 points a week on that guy. We good right there. Rice, the #1 tight end in the nation. I hate to admit it. We're going to leave those 500 points there, but it don't look like we're getting that kid, all right? I'm not ready to give up on him or Ross Manson. Now, Melvin Brown, 1,600-point lead. We already only giving 200 points a week, and we got that. I kind of want to go 500 points to max this guy's bar out, but at this rate, it looked like he might hold on to the end of the year, and then who knows, we might you know, take him for a ride, end up at a Vegas strip club or something. I'm just saying, maybe. Who knows? Sean Miller, we only got a 600-point lead on this guy. We better put some more points on this guy. Definitely want to get him. We have 4,000 points on that one dude. What are you waiting on, kid? Sign already. We only got 5 points on that outside backer. I know he's a 56, but if you can get somebody by giving them 5 points a week, that I'm going to take. That ain't so low that I won't take him. We'll take that guy. 1,000 points on Austin. We're going to drop those down. Alan Dickerson, we got him by 1,200 points. We're giving him 500 a week. Kid, sign. It's a scrambling quarterback, too. You know, we like ourselves some scrambling quarterbacks around these parts. Kyle Stover, we're going to give him 50. Brad Williams, we got him by over 2,000. Let's drop his points. You're either coming or you're not, kid. What up? Not wasting all these points. We got to keep those points on Joe Sutton. Would definitely like to get that guy. See, some of these, like, you look at Cody, that 260-point lead, that could disappear in a week. I'm not willing to drop his points. 600 points ain't really a lot there. Okay, that might be all we can do. But we freed up over 1,000 points. So worst case scenario, we can get these new guys 250 points each. And we'll rock from there. Maybe I give them like 200 and offer somebody a scholarship. Let's just see. Yeah, man, like, we ain't even on the board, and 250 points to get us right up in there. Perfect. Ryan Myers. Dang, bruh. You're a 58 overall. How'd that happen? How you a 3-star? You're a 58. And let's look at this athlete right quick. 3-star, 65 overall. He's 6 foot, 198. He probably want to be a DB or something. I ain't even look at all that. At this point, y'all, it don't matter. I'm gonna eventually look at all this stuff and know. Right now, I'm just trying to get these guys in here. Lonnie Taylor definitely was the stud of that group we just brought in, so we're gonna give him a few extra points. Let's see what I want to do with this last little bit, yo. Do we want to put it all on Lonnie? He looking like the real deal. 6'4", 200 pounds. What? He looking like the real deal. Okay. All right, so that's all our points. Cool. Okay, before we get out of here, I need to check and make sure all the kids who's eligible for a visit is scheduled. Now, I know this late in the year, most of these kids, you're going to get them out on a bye week. That's not ideal. You don't want a bunch of kids coming on a bye week. They want to see a game. I get it. But rather than let these kids go this entire season without letting me get a face-to-face with them, I'd rather get them out on a bye week. At least, I know you don't get a ton of bonus points, but you get whatever points you got allotted to that kid, plus the visit points. Like, you don't get the bonus stuff, but you get some points because it's a visit, right? Something like 300. It's a low amount of points, but I'll take it, especially this late in the year. So I had to go through and do that first. Check and make sure everybody who was eligible for a visit got signed up on one. Let's get them out here. Get them some free t-shirts and stuff, man. Everybody like free stuff, especially these kids, I hope. Okay, now we got coaching upgrades. Up to this point, every time I've been getting a coaching upgrade, with the exception of one time, I've been putting all that stuff on recruiting. Like I told y'all, I don't really feel like we need a ton of help out here on the football field. It's kind of bad that I came out and set the precedent in this first year, because now we lose a few games, we look bad. But I think this team only won like 3 games last season before we got a new head coach. So, I mean, if I come out here and win 5 games, hey, man, we changing the culture. That's the up arrow. We good on the field. We got to get some kids over here recruited. With that being said, let me tell you what I want to do for this series. I'm pretty excited about it. I think you guys are going to be pretty excited too. I've done this before in my Miami Hurricane series, but I want to take the guys who support this series, I want to create you guys as players, and I want to sprinkle you in the recruiting pool. Now, I can't promise you guys you're going to get a chance to run with the Mighty Rebels. I'm not telling you you're going to be recruited, and I might recruit you, but that don't mean that player is going to commit to UNLV. Y'all know how that goes. But what I want to do is definitely get about 10 to 15 people a year at it, and I'm going to do it different, because I tried to do this with my Hurricane series on a live stream. I just had 1,000 people tweeting me different, and it don't have to be the real you. Like, you can have a created person idea. It can be your name with fake, weight and size. I don't care what you do. That's up to you. But it was so tough for me to try to add so many people, I decided I want to change it. Toward the end of this season, I'm going to drop a short video. It won't be OD long. I'm going to have about 10 to 15 questions. It's going to be like a trivia game show about this series. Not about my real life. You ain't got to know what my favorite food is or nothing crazy like that. Just stuff from the videos that you have seen. It might be something like, what number is Lexington Thomas? Something like that, something easy. And the first 10 or 15 who reply to that, I'm gonna end up shooting them guys a message, and they can give me, you know, the name and position and all the other good stuff they want their player to be. I'm gonna create those players and put them into this thing, and I'm gonna do it every season. So if you don't make it this year, you Gucci, fam. You might be there next year, all right? Now look, we advanced the week. We did get a commit. We got Brad Williams, the quarterback. It's funny because this guy is a pocket passer. We prefer scrambling quarterbacks, but man, I'm a smart coach. We're going to come out here and do whatever we got to do. I know how to use the talent we got around us. Now that commit means we got some extra points to play with. Let's come out here and see what we got. We're going to go ahead and max out Sean Miller. We want that guy. Cody Carter, he's maxed out already. Let's go. Like Tom Bush, I don't know what he not committing for. Austin is definitely eating up everybody's snacks. He's going to wait to the end of the year to decide. I think we in good shape, y'all. I'm looking over this list. We first place on a lot of guys. Pretty good players, too. I think we're going to be okay. Joe Sutton. Come on, Joe. What you doing? You don't want to play for them? We're going to give him some more points. That's a cornerback. We definitely need cornerbacks. We 500 back on this guy. Let's go ahead and max that out. That'll get us back in the conversation. 1,500 back on him. That might be. We might be done on that guy. The 6'4" guy, Lonnie Taylor, max him. Oh, we out of points. Okay. All right, so check this out. I'm gonna look over this and make sure this works for us. I'm telling y'all, look, we went from 3 to 5. We're gonna be all right, y'all. Trust the process. Trust me. We're gonna be all right. And any of these kids that don't commit right now, man, if they wait to the end of the year, I'm picking people up at their house in my Cadillac. It's going to be crazy. Anyway, man, that's all I got for the update. If you guys got any questions on it, hit the comment section. I'll be in there to see what y'all think. That's all I got for today, man. If you guys enjoyed it, leave that like. If you new to this series, 2 things. First of all, man, if you know somebody who like the Rebels, tell them to come through. Tell them to come through. And if you new and you ain't already done so, fam, hit subscribe. I'm out till the next time, folks. Peace.